All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. Two teams here that came into the NFL together back in 1995, and off we go between the Jags and the Panthers. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Now Newton. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows? Do so.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. Caught left side by Funchess. Newton finding Funchess for the Panther 1st down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this 1st drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? That is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. And they'll try and burn some clock with a sneak. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Cam Newton scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. And he'll bang that one through. Gano out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
Got 8 yards, haven't drag your lineman with you.
On 1st down, Bortles. Now he'll let it go deep left side. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. And even 40 yards.
Sick
So
play,
from
dude.
Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 22-yard
Nice.
line. Running left, it's Fournette. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still,
C27.
gotta like the way they're moving the football part.
You like that
Absolutely,
shoulder
pretty good room
sandwich.
to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. Here's Mohan, the fullback, and he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. He needed a yard, that's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
Let's go.
A handoff, Fournette running left. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Let's go.
Now Bortles on the bootleg. Eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And Lambo will put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Now after the made field goal, back out Lambo to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Capitalize on this, trying to go get points right now.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown, Carolina! In for the score. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Bortles now on first down. He'll check this one off to Fournette. It's a gain of 9 yards, and it'll be second and about a yard.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy in the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
I don't know what your audibles are in the subway, but I have verticals.
And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. Oh, Fournette loses it. It's out. And the Panthers have recovered.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Throwing is Newton. It's caught by Funchess. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
20.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. It's hauled in by Torrey Smith. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Newton on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And Gano's kick is right through. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Gano out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Spread right, 72.
A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. They'll roll him out right. Caught. Safarian Jenkins, right side. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Mario Addison able to drop him for a loss of 4. Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags.
Hank. Green 80. Green 80. Throw that. Green is right.
From the gun, it's Bortles. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Able to pick up a dozen yards, but they needed more. 4th down.
And defensively, they had an extra defensive back on the field, their nickel package, and it made a difference. All the receivers were blanketed, so he tried to run for it, but he came up just a bit short.
Here we go on 4th down with Bortles. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I like that.
From midfield, here's Bortles. Dumps it off to Fournette. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Fucking nasty Nick. What are you pausing for, dude?
Here we go. Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
They go play action here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Bortles. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be in the same.
Touchdown, Jaguars! A great play there.
Great run. Get in the end zone. Let's go. Great play. Nick.
And the Jaguars are back within a score. Josh Lambo now for the point after. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Yeah, get a little closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be third down.
Great pursuit. Great angle. That is fucking perfect linebacker play. Play all the positions.
20.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Points up to the stands. That's a bird.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down.
Do some. 20. Gun.
From the gun, here's Newton. Flinches with a catch over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Got that out of there that fast.
On the ball, on the ball, on the ball, on the ball.
Gonna overcome.
Green.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
To throw on second down is Newton. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll run it. Here's Anderson. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
They'll run for it. Anderson. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
20.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And Olsen over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Nick. Try to get fancy, Nick.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. And Gano's kick is right through. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
7 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Bortles. Buying time to his left. Left side complete. Safarian-Jenkins. A very solid gain of 27. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now Bortles. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a second down. And Lambeau will put this one through, and that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And the Panthers are going to recover here. That should be enough to get them the victory. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with